Hey folks, it's a lovely day here in Southern California, so I thought I'd get outside and rock on my swing in the backyard. Hopefully y'all don't get seasick, but that's a risk that I'm willing to take. Anyway, today is the first episode of Ask Professor B. We've got Kathy and David from Bloomington, Indiana that ask, hello, is there oh, hang on, I'm getting seasick myself. Can't read and swing at the same time. Anyway, it says, hello, is there a chance you can do an episode on how to deal with people who don't understand what balance due means? I have a current client who is a week late and keeps giving excuses. It's a week before their wedding and supposedly they're going to give us the money tomorrow. How do you deal with these types of clients without sounding like you're only doing it for the money and still sound courteous? Any help would be much appreciated. Okay, it's a great question. It's a valid question. I'm sure it comes up a lot. One of the things that we do, no matter what, our balance is due a month before the wedding, 4 weeks before the wedding, and at 6 weeks before the wedding, we have a email signature that says, hey guys, just want to remind you that your balance is due on this date. It's coming up. You can send a check to this address. You can call us and give us that credit card info over the phone. The thing is, it comes from Kathleen, not from me. She gets to be the bad cop. She gets to be the one that's shaking down somebody for money. So even if you don't have an employee, maybe you can make up an imaginary employee that sends out those billing reminders. That way, again, it doesn't seem like you're the one just concerned with the money, but of course you are. You got to get paid. You got to get paid for what you're doing. So a little reminder like that a couple weeks before, and then we usually give them about a week grace period. If we don't hear from them by 3 weeks, we have another email that's payment reminder. Hey guys, just so you know, your balance was due last week. Here's the amount. Here's the address. Let us know if you're going to drop that in the mail, or if you'd like to call us and put it on a credit card, that's fine too. Please get this taken care of ASAP. And then we give them another week, and then if it's 2 weeks before the wedding, we haven't heard back from them, I'd even like to hear back from you if it was just an excuse, but at least let me know that you got the emails and stuff. At 2 weeks out, then's when Kathleen gets on the phone and actually has to say, hey guys, your balance was due a couple weeks ago. We need to get that taken care of. If you pay us on time, Becker promises to show up on time. You know, those kind of things. And you still got to be friendly, but you got to be firm. It's a business. They signed a contract. They've got to fulfill it if they expect you to fulfill your obligations. So, again, it's a tricky kind of thing, but you know, you just got to do it. You got to make sure that you get paid. You got to stand up for yourself. And my favorite thing too is when the dad always says like, oh, how come the balance is due before? It's like, oh, that was a question to ask at the time you signed the contract. But the bottom line is you signed it, the money's due. Why don't you go ahead and just send us a check? Anyway, just one last little reminder is always too, when you're anything to deal with money, just make sure that you're worth every penny, okay? Alright, thanks again for joining us, and if you've got a question for Professor B, just send it to signup@thebschool.com and we'll try to get you on as soon as possible. Thanks so much for joining us, and take care.